Welcome, everyone. I am grateful for you being here tonight. I am honored to share this space with you. My name is Kennyatta. I am a woman who has lived, learned, stretched, and evolved in ways I never expected. My life has been shaped by faith, by truth, by honesty, by experiences, by resilience, and a deep commitment to becoming the most authentic version of myself. I value emotional sovereignty. I value spiritual alignment and honest conversations. You know, the conversations that make you pause. It makes you breathe. Ooh, and say, yeah, that was for real. I started this podcast because I believe our stories matter. Not the pretty ones, not the ones with the neat endings with a nice pretty bow on top, but the stories that changed us, the stories that challenged us and broke us open and taught us who we really are. There came a point in my life when I realized we don't talk enough about the chapters that didn't go the way we planned. We don't talk enough about the moments that forced us to really grow. We don't talk enough about the people who shaped us, even when the story didn't end the way we hoped. This podcast is my way of creating space for that. A space for honesty, for reflection, a space for healing and legacy and acceptance. A space to find joy and live a great life. A space where we honor the truth of what happened and the truth of who we've become because of it. So if you are here to grow, to heal, to reflect, or to simply feel less alone, you are in the right place. This is the space for becoming yours and mine. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to the very first episode of this podcast, Can I Get a Witness Wednesday? A space where we explore stories that do not end the way we hope they would, but we learn to make peace with the ending anyway. This is a space for honesty, reflection, and the kind of truth that helps us breathe a little deeper. Some stories are short, some are long. Some leaves us changed forever. Today we begin with one of those stories. Episode 1, Sean's story. Sean was 5 years old, a bright, handsome, well put together, beautiful little soul whose life shifted suddenly when he was diagnosed with leukemia. From that moment his journey began. He fought with everything inside him. His battle lasted 88 days. And in those 88 days, he showed a strength far beyond his years. He was a warrior in the smallest body, carrying a spirit that touched everyone around him. Sean was not alone in this world. He had a little brother. His name was Trey. And even though their time together was short, that bond truly mattered in a way that only life and love can orchestrate. Over time, Sean gained another brother after his passing, and his name is Antoine. Antoine's name is named after, his first name is named after Sean's middle name. His story doesn't end in isolation. It is held in family, connection, and the kind of love that stretches beyond time. But here's the truth at the heart of Sean's story. Sometimes the story doesn't end the way you want it to end, and yet somehow we still find a way to be okay with the way the story ended. That's the part no one prepares you for: the acceptance, the surrender, the learning to breathe again after the final chapter closes. Sean's life reminds us that even the shortest stories can leave the deepest impact. In his 88 days of fighting, his 5 years of living, and the love that surrounded him continue to echo forward. This episode is not just about loss, but it's about legacy. It's about honoring the little boy who fought bravely, loved deeply, and left a mark that still matters. It's about acknowledging that grief doesn't erase meaning, and endings don't erase connection. Sean's story is a reminder that even when life doesn't unfold the way we hoped, there is still room for healing, for honoring, and holding on to the love that remains. Sean would say, as God told him, everything is going to be all right. Thank you for joining me today, and remember, the hardest steps you will ever take are the steps that lead you back to yourself. God bless. The story of Sean Mays is about my son. I am the mother of that beautiful boy. Sean brought so much joy and laughter and fun to my life. And I could not celebrate his birthday in a more fitting way than to share my experience with Sean. I hope and pray that this story touches you and helps you on your journey to healing. It wasn't an easy journey, and I continue to heal. All I've done at this point in my life is learn how to live despite the pain. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or if you just want to talk. But do understand that one day, just like Sean said, God told him everything is going to be all right.